All right, Hounders, welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk all about the Hound Health Assessment form, or really just about Hound form, and what we're going to do in the future with this, as well as what problems it solves now and how to use it to the best of its capabilities. So just to get started here, you'll notice that over on the left-hand side, there is a health form link button. Now, what is the purpose of this? As I've mentioned before, Hound was built all around Optavia health coaching and that model for business success. And when we were initially building the product, we understood that sometimes to qualify a new client or to make sure that somebody's serious, they will kind of show their intent by way of filling out a health assessment form. This had been facilitated in the past via other tools, Google form or a Jot form, what have you. We wanted to build this a part of Hound from the get-go to help you in your journey as getting your clients healthier and ultimately helping your business grow. So that's kind of why we built in the health assessment form. If you click on this button here, the health form link, it says, hey, are you sure? This health assessment link is for new people you're not currently tracking in Hound. Yes, we want to bring somebody into Hound that isn't in here now. And even if they do already exist in Hound, we can still use this link right here. I'm going to go ahead and click copy link. Now it tells you your generic health assessment formula has been copied. Paste it to whomever you like. So this is now copied to your clipboard on your computer. Or if you're on mobile, it's going to be copied to just your phone. So what you can do is you can send it in a text message, you can send it in a messenger thread, whatever the case may be, you can send this link to one of your people for them to fill out. Now what I want to show you is exactly what that looks like in Hound. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a new incognito browser window just to show you, because if you want to test this out for yourself, you need to actually bring it up in an incognito browser window. We're going to go ahead and click enter here. So what happens when this form fires is it's going to go ahead and pause here. 1 second. Let me figure out what's going on. All right, I got it. Sorry about that. Just had to make sure it wasn't on test. But anyway, this is what the health assessment form looks like. If you'd like, we can go through and fill out each of these. I'm going to actually just press pause on the video, go through it, fill it out, and then we'll take you through the next steps. All right, so just unpausing. This is the last step of the health assessment form. We're going to go ahead and just say no. We're going to just do a bunch of these. Oops. They sit for 4 hours a day, boom, boom. Okay, now when your person that you sent the form to submits the form, this is what they'll see. Your health advisor will be reaching out to you soon. You may close this browser tab. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So now you, as their coach, if you go in, you're gonna see that there is this new health form submission right here. And if we click that, it's gonna show you, hey, look, you have a new person. Review their form submission. Boom, 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 boom. Now, down at the very bottom, and honestly, we should probably switch this up. We will eventually, but down at the bottom, you can see accept them as a client, as a connection, or just reject it outright. Let's go ahead and try to accept it as a connection. Boom, Krista Hemsley is now one of my connections. Now she's in. So you can see, yep, she's right here. She's now created. So that's another way to get somebody into Hound. I'm actually going to go back to my test environment here. That is a way to get somebody into Hound quickly, is you use the health assessment form. Now, if somebody was already in Hound and you sent out a generic link, they filled it out, Hound will detect that person already exists by their email address and will ask you if you want to either attach that submission to their already existing profile or just reject it outright. So we built in kind of some intelligent ways of handling duplicates, etc., into Hound. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of what the health assessment link does. We are always willing to accept feedback and different suggestions on how to change and make that form easier to use. And in the future, of course, we do plan on making Hound forms available for you to customize as you see fit. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.